In the ancient age, when the universe was still young and the rhythms of creation were being set into place, Lord Brahma, the four-faced creator of all worlds, sensed a disturbance in the cosmic order. A powerful demon named Vajranabha, born of arrogance and dark austerities, had begun to disrupt sacred yajnas across the earth. His presence polluted holy lands, weakened Dharma, and obstructed the prayers of sages. Seeing the balance of creation threatened, Brahma resolved to descend from Brahmaloka and restore purity to the mortal realm. Mounting his celestial swan, Hamsa, Brahma traveled across Bharatavarsha in search of a place where a grand yajna could be performed, one powerful enough to cleanse the earth and defeat the demon's influence. As he flew, 3 lotus petals fell from his divine hand, each glowing with creative energy. Where they touched the earth, sacred lakes were formed. These 3 lakes would later be known as Jyestha Pushkara, Madhya Pushkara, and Kanishtha Pushkara, collectively called Pushkara. Drawn by the spiritual resonance of the land, Brahma descended at Pushkara, surrounded by hills and bathed in an otherworldly silence. He realized this was no ordinary place. It was a tirtha chosen by destiny itself. Declaring Pushkara to be supremely sacred, Brahma decided to perform a Mahayajna here to annihilate Vajranabha and re-establish cosmic harmony. However, such a yajna required absolute precision. According to divine law, the ritual could only begin at an exact auspicious moment, and Brahma could not proceed without his consort goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of knowledge and sacred speech. A messenger was sent to summon her, but time moved relentlessly forward, and the ordained moment drew closer with every breath. As the auspicious hour arrived, and Saraswati had not yet appeared, the sages grew anxious. The cosmic alignment would not wait. Even Brahma could not alter it. At that moment, Indra and the assembled rishis suggested a solution. Brahma should marry goddess Gayatri, a manifestation of divine energy born from sacred mantras themselves. Though reluctant, Brahma understood that the preservation of Dharma must come before personal attachment. Thus, at Pushkara, Brahma wed Gayatri and immediately commenced the yajna. The ritual fire blazed like the heart of creation itself, its flames carrying mantras to the heavens. The power of the sacrifice shattered Vajranabha's influence, restoring purity to the land and peace to the cosmos. But fate is never without consequence. When goddess Saraswati finally arrived and witnessed the yajna already in progress, with another goddess seated beside Brahma, her heart burned with grief and fury. Feeling betrayed, she cursed the land, declaring that Brahma would rarely be worshipped on earth, and that Pushkara alone would remain his primary seat of devotion. Her curse echoed across the 3 worlds. Unlike Vishnu and Shiva, who would be worshipped in countless temples, Brahma's presence would fade from popular devotion, remembered more in scripture than in shrines. Yet Saraswati, still bound by cosmic compassion, softened her curse. She proclaimed that Pushkara would stand eternal, and worship offered to Brahma here would grant immense spiritual merit. From that moment onward, Pushkara became Brahma's earthly abode. Pilgrims believed that a single dip in the sacred Pushkara Lake equaled countless lifetimes of penance. Kings, sages, and seekers traveled across deserts and forests to bow before the rare image of Brahma seated in meditation, 4 faces gazing in all directions of creation. It is said that the Brahma temple at Pushkara marks the very spot where the yajna was performed. The temple's red spire rises against the desert sky like a flame frozen in time, reminding humanity of the delicate balance between duty and devotion. The hills surrounding Pushkara are believed to be remnants of the demon Vajranabha's body, turned to stone by the power of the yajna. Even today, the land is said to hum with mantras, especially during Kartik Purnima, when Pushkara transforms into a living sacred text, alive with chants, lamps, and prayers. Sages say Brahma remains present at Pushkara not in form alone, but in essence. Within every mantra spoken, every vow taken, and every soul seeking creation's truth. To worship Brahma here is to honor beginnings, responsibility, and the weight of divine duty. Thus, Pushkara stands as a paradox, the only major place where Brahma is worshipped, and the reason he is worshipped nowhere else. It is a land born of sacrifice, shaped by curse and compassion alike. In remembering this story, devotees are reminded that even gods are bound by cosmic law, and that creation itself demands sacrifice. Pushkara is not merely a place. It is a living memory of when the Creator chose duty over desire. And so, under the vast Rajasthani sky, beside the still waters of the sacred lake, Lord Brahma waits, not for glory, but for those who seek to understand the true cost of creation. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mythology Medley. Click the bell icon for more such amazing mythological content.